Right, this virus. In the same home, with the same exposure in China or different parts of the world, some people fell prey to this disease and some did not. Some survived, some could not. So we need to understand it at a deeper level. Today, we'll be talking and teaching you how to raise your vibration. So everything in the universe, my friend, is frequency and vibration. And everything has a particular frequency, as I explained you. There was a wonderful doctor, Raymond Rife, in 1930s. It is said that he was one of the first pioneers, people, who observed virus under a very powerful microscope, very powerful. And he took some pictures of that, Dr. Rife. He developed a very powerful machine which could identify virus and the vibration of every object. Not only virus, but vibration of every object. And generate electromagnetic frequency which could remove that virus bacteria. And it is also said that he started treating cancer. You can research him on Google. Now, definitely, his machine was identified during that time as a scientific phenomena. And it is said that it was approved also. However, one of his major supporters, financial supporters, went to light. And Dr. Rife was, it is said, that left alone. And then there were speculations all around that this machine is something which will take you to the alternative medicine. If everything is developed, everything is frequency and all, you know what happens to the pharmaceutical companies, the propaganda. And they said that the claims of this machine, that vibrations can cure illnesses, it would disrupt the functioning of all the pharmaceutical companies. And definitely, we all know what happens with a strong lobby. I do not disagree that pharmacy is also a revelation, is a part of divine. But everything is a part of divine. If Dr. Rife was coming up with a wonderful phenomena, wonderful machine, which could have resolved many things, then the pharmaceutical companies could have developed that. But they had perhaps a different agenda. Anyway, God bless them. It is said that Dr. Rife, they literally fought him. It is said that, assaulted him. And he went to light himself. And that machine, which could have perhaps proved and developed by this 2020, a very powerful, strong machine where we could have easily identified the cure of viruses, cancers, and healed people, cure people all over the world. And it could have been done by medical people, like they use X-rays, CAT scan machines, radiotherapy, you know, they could have used this machine also. Now, we have to understand, why did the world block this knowledge for centuries? And why did this happen? I was listening to a lot of interviews of the celebrities who mentioned that this pandemic situation has been brought by a greater force than them, and there is something we all need to learn from it. By the time it is over, we will change emotionally, how we think and behave. This is a time of self-introspection. A lot of people of the royalties could not be saved with all their monies. Presidents could not be saved. They are all also being affected by this COVID-19. What is their fear? So when humans are blocking knowledge, Earth and the universe finds its way of imposing its own rules and balancing energy. At a physical level, first through the metaphysical level. A lot of natural calamities and pandemics happen. This is on a bigger scale than ever, as Earth is ready to bring a great shift on its vibration. You have to understand. You have to be ready for the shift. While you are at your home, you have to understand that you have to raise your vibration. One of the easiest way of raising your vibration is the spatial samadhi meditation that we do, and great mantras, chanting, which raise your vibration. Mantras are very ancient syllables made out of sound vibrations, which create healing in the physical body. Once again, you should continue your medical treatment if anybody of you is sick. Please. And you can also, while you're at home, do this powerful meditation mantras, which we are going to teach you. What we need to learn is that when we kill animals, which is a breeding ground for viruses, understand this. The most obvious step for virus is to find its next species for breeding, which is humans, because even humans were not humans billions of years back. It is all the game of survival. The virus also needs to survive. You cannot beat it, my friend. Understand this. It will mutate into a different species, into a different virus. Understand this. You have to be at peace with the virus. While you continue with this, your medical treatment, please understand this. Even medicine creates a vibration in your physical body. As humans, we need to understand and learn and introspect and have this self-realization that what is this virus teaching us? We need to eat food of the highest vibration order. We need to interact with the people with the energy of the highest order. What does that mean? There are many people in the family. It could be a wife, husband, children, parents who have negative attributes. Do you leave them? No. When did I say you leave them? You change your energy, my friends. When you change your energy, and they are in your electromagnetic field, they are obvious to change. Understand this. Take a long deep breath. Yes. Take another long deep breath. From your nose, release from your mouth. From your nose, release from your mouth. Yes. We need to meditate more and more and more and maintain wonderful, pure thoughts of the highest order. This is going to help you to come out of the fear mode. We are going to teach you pranayam and a lot of powerful meditations during this month. And when you come out of the fear mode, this will not let you come into the energy of the virus. Yes, the virus is spreading fear. Understand this. And when you gossip about this fear, that so many people have died and that is going to come to you. See, you put on that mask and see the fear in your eyes. The other day I was down of my house and there was one friend of mine who was walking and I told him hi. His eyes were with fear like this. He did not return my hi. But I blessed him. He was so scared. Fear is going to bring the trouble in your life. If you resist change, my friend, understand this. Earth will find its own ways of imposing the path of evolution on you. Are you with me? If you resist change, the universe will find its own ways. It's the part of the evolution process. Millions of years back, when dinosaurs became extinct, around 24 to 26% of the species in the world survived who could adapt their bodies and evolve to survive in this world. What we need to learn is to adapt. I repeat, to adapt. Stop living by the old ways. Change. Change, my friends. Change. Change without resistance. Would you like to know what it feels like to change without resistance? You can say yes verbally, wherever you are. And since I'm trained to go into transcendence at a thought, and at that frequency, when I'm at a thought, at the transcendence, you'll also go into a deep, at least a delta state, where your frequency is between 0.5 cycles per second to 4 cycles, or in a theta state, where the changes happen. So I'm going to repeat. I'm going to give you some affirmations. Whenever I give you an affirmation, you will not question. You will just close your eyes and say yes, if you want that. Would you like to know, my friends, how to change without resistance? You can say yes, close your eyes. And I'm doing a prayer. Oh, divine consciousness, bless all the people who give their verbal consent to download these affirmations, that they know what it feels like to change without resistance for positive attributes, which is going to enhance their lives. Thank you. And now show this affirmation, energy of this affirmation inside their physical body, in every cell of your body. You should see your body as light around your body in the electromagnetic field, in every cell of your body, and also your 8th chakra, where your karmic residues are there. It is about 2 inches to about 2 feet. Just see. That means see your electromagnetic field being light. And any belief, memory where you resist change, which is coming genetically to you, or you bring it through your soul programs. See your 8 chakras from your root chakra, sexual chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, and the 8th chakra. See, everything, anything, darkness is being removed. Would you like to know divine perspective of change without resistance? And that is easy for you to change without resistance for your highest evolution. And that is possible. And that you know how to do it. And that is safe to do it. Take a long deep breath and see this affirmation download coming inside. Once again, your spirit, inside every cell of your physical body, in your electromagnetic field, and your 8th chakra. Thank you. Now I'm going to do a very, very powerful prayers for you. Close your eyes, my friends. Take a long deep breath. With every breath, you are going deeper and deeper, knowing that the deeper you go, more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Very important to close your eyes. When you close your eyes, your pineal gland feels that it's dark, and it starts secreting healing hormones. It is important to close your eyes in the start of the meditation. And when you master, after some time, you can even open your eyes and still be in samadhi state, that is transcendent state, where you're not breathing physically, but doing the kriya breaths. Yes, a lot of healing hormones like melatonin is secreted, which acts as an antioxidant and heals your body. Close your eyes and take 5 long deep breaths from your nose and release from your mouth. You have to see that while you are meditating, nobody is in your vicinity, at least for 1 to 2 meters. To maintain this new wonderful fad of social distancing, they say. So we go by abiding the law of the land also, and the law of the universe also. Very good. Relaxing your physical body, relaxing your mind. Deeply relaxing as you are going deeper and deeper into a state of very deep relaxation. Make a prayer. Divine consciousness. Let the energy flow. Let your divine energy flow. And imagine a white light. Yes, you can imagine the white light. But some of you who are not able to visualize, just imagine that the white light of the sun. As you know, everything is light. We are light beings. Physically, yes. If we put a atomic microscope and pixelate our physical body, we'll see we are strings of energy, photons of light. Imagine this white light energy coming from the cosmos above on your crown chakra, which is the top part of your head, going to your brain and removing, pulling, releasing from your brain all the cells of the brain, the neurons of the brain. The fear of humiliation that you might have faced at your school, your college, your home by your parents or by your teachers, your siblings, relatives who are known to you, and people who might be strangers also. Sometimes people humiliate us on the streets who might not know us. The feeling of unworthiness, rejection, the fear of betrayal, loneliness, separation, the fear of losing love and support from the neurons of your brain cells. See this white light which is coming from the cosmos, removing. Go inside your head and see all the darkness being removed and everything becomes divine white light. Take your time. Take a long deep breath and release. All memories of such acts of rejection, regret, and resentments. You feel and visualize. Imagine all this dark energy getting released and be there till all the white light energy takes over. Allowing this healing white light energy which you have chosen, going down to the area of your throat, through your face, jaw, relaxing your jaws, relaxing your third eye also. Your jaws are relaxed, your nose is relaxed, your eyes are relaxed, your ears are relaxed. Tell your jaw there is no tension, there is no pressure, all is well, relaxing. Going to your throat area, your throat, relaxing your throat chakra. The sound bite. Yes. See, relaxing it completely. Yes. Your thyroid gland. Going down to your thymus. Going to your shoulders, removing all the pressure of this world on your shoulders. Let your shoulders be loose, relaxing. See this divine light you have chosen, melting away all the tension of your shoulders, that you take the burden of your family, of this world, of your siblings, of your parents, of your children. All is well. And see this divine light going into your lungs, the left lung and the right lung, and somewhere in between your heart. And removing all the stress, anxiety, emotions, and memories of abandonment, and the darkness of any issue of anger, abuse, sadness, guilt, shame, all the fear of control and suppression, and fear of survival, all the karmic oaths that you might have taken, that you have to be celibate, that you have to be alone, that you have to mistrust all the people who are close to your heart, so that you're able to protect yourself. Because you feel unsafe because you feel that they're going to take advantage of you and you would be betrayed. See all those emotions from your lungs. Take a long deep breath and breathe out and from your heart. See your heart. Just focus inwards and your lungs. Is it dark? Is it closed? Or is it open? If it is dark and if it is closed, take any of your hand and place it on your heart. So as if it goes to your heart and lungs also. Of course, on top of the body. Yes. And keep it till you see that your heart is shining with this divine white light. And so is your lungs. Wonderful. All woes and karmic oaths that you might have taken at soul level or through your ancestral genetic karma that is coming into your DNA, that you need to have hatred, anger, vengeance, revenge, oath of unforgiveness and retaliation to protect yourself. All the oaths of suppression, sacrifice, and seeking approval to get love, attention, and support that you want. I want you to visualize all this as darkness energy, that it is being released to the divine white light. Yes, from your heart and from your lungs. Oh, divine light, say in your mind, oh, divine light, fill me with your divine love, divine bliss, safety, joy, forgiveness, worthiness, that I am powerful, that I am powerful, that I am strong, that I am strong, that I choose to forgive all those people, that I choose to forgive my family, that I choose to forgive myself when I betrayed people intentionally and unintentionally. Thank you. And see this divine light removing all these programs, memories, beliefs from the physical body, from your electromagnetic field, and from your 8th chakra, and from your spirit. See this darkness moved. Very good. Thank you. I release all the energy of helplessness and feeling powerless. I fill myself with divine power, divine compassion, love and safety. I also remove and revoke all the oaths of worry that I have to worry to protect myself and let it go. I fill myself with the energy that I can live my life stress-free. I can live my life with joy, with bliss, with abundance, with miracles, with magic, with happiness, with family, with fun of the highest order. And I believe in myself. And now I want you to visualize that you send light to yourself in every cell of your body and that you believe in yourself. And that I accept myself unconditionally. I release all the energy chains connecting me to the people and those experiences and situations where I had to be with stress and unforgiveness and whatever we discussed. And I burn that chain. Yes, I want to see the divine light coming and burning that lightning, burning that chain which is connecting you to all those programs of suffering, sacrifice, revenge, rejection, regret, resentment, anger, hatred. Yes. Disentangling, you have disentangled, yes. And sealing your aura with this light. I want you to imagine that you and this divine light are hugging each other and that you are one and the same. You are the light. Say in your mind, I am the light. I am not separate from this light. And see yourself atomizing like sugar dissolves in milk. And you cannot identify sugar, it's only milk. Similarly, you cannot identify your physical body, your auric body. You are the light, it's divine light. Very good. And giving yourself the guidance and self-realization to your inner child, to your younger self, in the time, when you were small, I want you to go back to the time when you were small, when you had any fear. Because you have to go to a particular time when that fear was developed, because your mother said or your father said that you're not good enough, that you're a failure, or that she put some fear of the ghost sometimes, so that you eat food or you study or anything. Just go to the time and release that fear. See, just you're 4 years old, 8 years old, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 24, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Any, just go with the thought and remove that fear. Just a flash of lightning goes to that time, space, one thought, see that fear going. Yes, take your time. This is very important exercise. Light has the power to change. However you observe the light, it is going to change. Your thoughts, your perceptions, your memories, your beliefs, and take you to the highest vibration, so that you're able to send this vibration of healing to all the viruses, and they come in peace with you. A very divine chanting mantra. It is a universal mantra. It raises your vibration instantly. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti means peace to all. Peace, peace, peace. And you see all the fear, rejection, regret, resentment, hatred, anger, being taken advantage of, feeling sad about any situations. With a thought, it all goes into this divine light. God. Take 5 long deep breaths. 6. Yes. Fill yourself with joy. Give now this wonderful white light to your stomach area, your intestine, your large intestine, your small intestine, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas. Just imagine. The stomach is towards the left side, the liver is towards the right side, the kidneys are towards your back. Your large intestine is about 4 to 6 feet long, and the small intestine can go up to 24 feet long also. See this divine white light going inside that. Yes. And then moving to your hips, relaxing your hips, relaxing your sexual chakra, your sexual organs, cleaning them as if lightning of divine light has struck and they have become pure. Any programs of being taken advantage of, any sexual encounter which you do not approve of, see that being cleaned by this divine white light. If you have that in thought, just it removes the memory of that, like burns it in this divine light, and you are pure. Once again, divine. Take your time. There could be some sadness. grief of any of your sexual encounters in life that you did not approve of, and you did by accident, not by choice, or by choice, you did not approve of divorce in relationships, and you might still have memories of your ex-partners, which is being a hindrance in the new relationship. See this divine light. Go inside once again, all your chakras and your sexual chakra, cleaning that energy. Take your time. Going inside your crown chakra also, your 8th chakra also, because 8th chakra is the memories and the karmic residues. And going inside all your chakras, the sexual chakra particularly, your hips, your intestines, your legs, your thighs, the feet chakra. Go inside the Mother Earth with a thought, into the emeralds, volcanic energy, rubies, diamonds. Go deep. Once again, shoot this energy from the Mother through all your chakras. It's like burning the energy of the sexual chakra. Going up to it's coming through the root chakra, burning the energy of the sexual chakra, to the solar plexus chakra, removing all the fear to the heart chakra, removing all the grief, sadness, throat chakra, where you could not voice, to the 3rd eye chakra, removing all the memories, going to the crown chakra, becoming divine, going to the 8th chakra, removing all the memories, and shooting into the cosmos beyond the galaxies, all coming down from the cosmos to the 8th chakra, crown chakra, through all your chakras, going to the Mother, going up, down, left, right, center, and you burn all your karmas. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om. The ultimate meaning of this is that I surrender my will to divine. It can be in different forms, different languages, but the ultimate of this meaning of this mantra is that I surrender my will to this divine, the light. The light is the truth. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om. And see the divine consciousness. You are divine. You are divine. You are divine consciousness. And you choose to be what you choose to be with this divine consciousness. Thank you. Divine consciousness. I want the effect of happiness and joy in my life. I choose to create causes where I'm always happy. And I surrender my free will to you. And that I create sufficient causes and appropriate causes henceforth that brings me the effect of happiness, bliss, joy, wonderful relationship with family, with my friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, children, sibling, spouse, teacher, student, all around, government authorities. Every organism of this universe of Allah consciousness, divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, Shiva consciousness, Ishwar, Bhagwan. Take a long, deep breath, raising your vibration. Oh divine, bless all the 7 billion people and more in this universe. Bless all the viruses in this universe so that they turn into the vibration of you, divine consciousness. Everything around me, you becomes divine. There are no challenges, only opportunities. I do not want divine challenges in my life. I only want opportunities. I do not want to challenge this virus. You make this virus light. Everything, every animal, every vegetable, every sand, river, ocean, sea, mountains, clouds, every being, which I can see through my physical eyes, at which I cannot see, is blessed with your divine consciousness. Take a long, deep breath. Release. I'll be chanting some more powerful mantras. Now, these mantras, my friends, I repeat, are not religious. I once again repeat, are not religious. Some of the people think that nothing is religious. It's all the vibration that these mantras created, we should focus on. The sound which I'll be creating. I repeat, the sound. Just focus on the vibration. Don't focus on what I'm speaking, the energy that is being created. Focus on that only. Remember, our body has yin and yang energy, the male and the female aspect. That is how we create this energy. It is very important for us to balance that energy. And through these mantras, these ancient mantras, and the sound which I'm going to create, the vibration which I'm going to create, is going to take your physical body, your electromagnetic field into a very high vibration. Trust me. They are the sound vibration only. And we start with Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om. Your eyes need to be closed. It is very important. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Zayam Dehi Dasho Dehi Disho Zahi. Om Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Zayam Dehi Dasho Dehi Disho Zahi. Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Zayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Disho Zahi. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukme Vandanat Mrityor Mokshe Mamritat.
Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmiv Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshimamritat. Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Zayam Dehi Rasho Dehi Disho Zahi. Oh, this is a very powerful mantra for your physical, healing your physical body with very powerful healing vibrations. Dehi Sobhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Rupam Dehi Zayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Disho Zahi. Om Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhe pushti vardhanam urvarukmil bandhanat mrityor mokshe mamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam Urva Rukmil Bandhanat Mrityor Mokshe Mamritat. Om Ahum Vajra Guru Pema Siddhi Om 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mamayu Pune Jana Pute Karu Swaha Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. Now this is a very powerful yin energy mantra. Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mamayu Pune Jana Pute Karu Swaha Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. And start clapping wherever you are, so we create a very positive vibrations which heals this universe, all the planet, animals, viruses, bacteria, humanity, everything, celestial beings, everything. Very powerful mantra is going to heal us all. Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Pure Mama Yu Pune Jana Pute Karu Swaha. Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. 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 Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace to all. All, everything that is created. Peace to all, healing to all, joy to all, happiness to all, light to all. We are the light. All the viruses are also the light, are the creation of the creation. If we are at peace, then everything is going to be joy, happiness. And when you are in happiness, joy, then who wants to have challenges? Who wants to beat each other? When there is peace, why would you go to another and fight and create a challenge? When there is peace, there is opportunities for growth for each and everyone. When there is peace, there is joy, there is bliss, there is love. When you are in love and bliss together,
there is only ecstasy. And when you are in ecstasy of the divine, everywhere you go, there is going to be only bliss. Nobody is going to attack you. And you are not going to attack anybody. Take a long, deep breath. And whenever you are comfortable, you can open your eyes. Those who have closed their eyes, some of your eyes are open. It's okay, my friends. You're all fine. Thank you for your wonderful time. If you have any questions.
The first question is, I want to be in a zone that I want to forgive myself. This is from Sahil.
Okay, Sahil. Yeah, welcome, Sahil. God bless you. Yeah, so he wants to be in a zone where he can forgive himself, correct? That is his question?
Sir. Correct.
Okay. Now, Sahil, my friend, you have to understand one thing. You want to forgive yourself of some action that you might have taken. Now, this action that you might have taken could be against somebody. It could be intentionally that you chose to harm those, or it was a reaction of their action. Now, while I'm addressing you, Sahil, many of our listeners would be facing similar programs. Now, this is a part of karma. Whether you are intentionally harming somebody or you are reacting for those who harmed you and your reaction was too much and that makes you feel guilty. For example, let us not go delve too much into it. Okay. So the zone of forgiveness would be that when you're able to raise your vibration. Okay. And you remove that guilt which is locked in your cell. Now, we are on this earth, although I said that we are light beings, and when you pixelate your body with a microscope, you will see energies, but we have created this physical body. And this physical body has cells, and the cells has nucleus, the DNA, along which is the morphogenetic field, where our memories are locked in every cell of our body. That memory where you have done something is locked some that. With these powerful meditations that we do and the seminar that we conduct, you can always take help online also from a lot of our healers. They can do a session with you on phone also. Now, you have to go into those memories at that time. That means they're going to regress you to that age where that incident happened and unlock that memory of that time and replace it with that you choose to forgive yourself and that you know how to forgive yourself. I can give a download right now also. So Sahil, you can close your eyes and all the friends can close your eyes. And let's do a practical. Close your eyes. Once again, imagine that you become light. Say in your mind, I'm always with light, never separate, always light. And see yourself getting atomized like sugar dissolved in milk. And see yourself getting dissolved in milk. All the people who are listening, just close your eyes and do that. And I'll give you some information. Do I have the permission to remove this feeling, memory, and belief which is inside your physical body and also in the electromagnetic field, and it could also be in your karmic residue, your 8th chakra. And at the spirit level also, that you choose not to forgive yourself and replace it with that you choose to forgive yourself. You can say affirm, just say yes, so that you are physically ready. Do I have the permission to teach you how to forgive yourself through divine? Say yes. Do I have the permission to teach you what it feels like to forgive yourself through divine? Give a verbal consent, yes, for everything. Do I have the permission to teach you God's definition of forgiveness? Say yes.
Do I have the permission to teach you what it feels like to know God's way of forgiving yourself? Do I have the permission to teach you how to forgive your mother and father? Do I have the permission to teach you how to forgive a physical body? Do I have the permission to teach you what it feels like to forgive your siblings, your spouse, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your husband, your wives, your children, your teachers, your students? Whatever they did intentionally, unintentionally, and you send all this darkness to the divine light. See it going to the divine light. Just imagine. Because whatever you observe light as, it creates its own reality. It's a scientific fact. Take a long deep breath and see this divine light going in every cell of your physical body, in your electromagnetic field, removing, releasing all this fear of unforgiveness, raising your vibration. Remember, forgiveness is your biggest protection. People may have done things which are not appropriate to you. Do not forgive them for them. Forgive them for yourself. Because how long can you keep that hatred, that vengeance, the rejection, the regret, that resentment? That is part of karma. It is time for you to release every darkness in your physical body or auric body, in your karmic residue, in your spirit molecules. Send them to the divine light. Make it light. Take a long deep breath. Anytime you believe and see that you're not able to forgive anybody, do this mantra that I did. You'll see that as soon as you become light, this memory of unforgiveness will go from you. Thank you. Yes, some other question?
Yeah. Yes, sir, there are many more questions. So the next question is from Lara. Where does someone go after death?
Okay. You see, my friend, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is just transformed. Now, as I told you, day before yesterday also, and yesterday also, our physical body, which you see has trillions of cells, and the cell has nucleus, and in cell there is something called mitochondria. The mitochondria, if Sujit can show the cell, I'll just give fast narration. This mitochondria is the battery of the cell, and there is ATP, adenosine triphosphate energy inside that. So when people go to light, their spirit leaves the physical body, and the prana energy from every cell is going. This ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the scientists say it starts leaving from every cell. So your body is transformed, the energy is transformed. So what happens if you want moksha, the moksha that you want to cease from the life and death? Those yogis are able to take their spirit, the molecules of the spirit, and also the energy from the physical body together and merge with the highest consciousness in the samadhi state, number one. Now, other people who die, this energy is neither created nor destroyed. They are floating around. The energy is floating around. Simple. So now forget what has happened to people who have already died. Think about yourself and the listeners who are listening. It is said that the yogis who are on the verge of moksha, when you die, you are able to see 360 degrees all the deeds that you have done in this lifetime, good and bad and evil. You have to go through the Brahmanadra. That's fun to hear from this part. You have to release. Most of the people come from the nose, from the stomach, from the feet. You're not able to, the spirit is not able to go from the Brahmanadra and to the divine light, that is universal consciousness, merge with the universal consciousness. It is not able to do that. It remembers and feels guilty and sticks down.
The body is rotting. The spirit is wandering. Because it is energy. It is a scientific phenomenon. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. It is transformed into a different energy. So that is why you have to have from negative karma to positive karma, and even you have to leave the positive karma on this earth. You cannot take any positive karma also. This positive karma, the yogis are allowed to cheat only death. That means if your time of death is fixed, either you have to leave before that or after that. What we teach in Samadhi meditation is that Kriya breath, that how you take breath from your spinal cord and not from your nose when you are meditating. And you go into transcendent state, and there you can burn your karmas. I believe I've answered many of the questions people must have had, and also my friend's question, where we go after that. Yes.
Sir, the next question is from Maru. And
Yes.
Maru has written that, I want to open my root chakra. What do I have to do?
Okay, Maru, you can ask. This online meditation will give you free of cost, the Samadhi meditation. You can write to our host, and what you need to do is you could repeatedly practice this meditation. Now, for example, where is the root chakra? Now, root chakra is at the Kegel muscle, at the anus. For example, you have come from the airport and you are feeling that you want to go to the toilet, and you just say, I'll go to my sweet home, and there are 3, 4, 5 bathrooms, 2 bathrooms, whatever, and one will be open. And you go and there are relatives and the door is locked. And you feel like your brain gives a command, oh, just do it. But then you have to hold. The muscles that you use to hold is called Kegel muscles. That is at the base of the spine. I want you to pull those muscles right now. Yes. 1, release. Pull it again. All of you who are listening. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. 7, 8, 9. Yes. Now this is where is root chakra, and when your spirit molecule, when you come into your mother's womb, is residing there. When you do this Samadhi meditation again and again, you are stirring that molecule. After a lot of practice, it will awaken. The Kundalini energy will awaken. And then it is important for the Kundalini energy to awaken so that your spirit, when your time to leave this dimension is there, is able to take your spirit in its full form along with all your energies and merge with the divine consciousness, which we call it as, phenomena of activation of para Kundalini, where the yogis just merge with the divine consciousness. Yes, thank you. The next question.
Yes, sir. I will just read out the next question. It's from Latifa. Dear sir, my parents are at potential risk to be affected by the virus due to their age and health condition. Can I raise their vibration for them to be protected? And how can I do it?
Yes, Latifa, it's very easy. Okay. You can request for a recording of this meditation, and your parents can also listen to the meditations and come for this online tomorrow. And you can write to our host so that you can teach them about the chakras. If they do not know it, it's simple. And the vibration of the mantras and the meditations that we do would enable them to raise their vibrations. And we are here live for many more days. In the times to come, it will be fine. Yes, they can.
Okay,
thank you.
Sir. The next question is from Purvi, and she says that what can we do to clear guilt?
Purvi, I gave this example to the gentleman who had asked about the forgiveness, that he wants to be in the forgiveness zone. I believe I have already spoken to it about that. To remove the guilt, you need to go back to the time whenever you did that action that made you feel guilty. You'll go to the time and space and remove that from your DNA that is locked inside the information in the morphogenetic field in your DNA. whatever you did or was done to you, you have to remove it there. You have to clean this with this divine light. Divine light is the thought process, thought. Your thought creates everything. Understand this. And this light is scientifically proved that everything in this universe is light. And you can Google and come to know more, and you can come to our seminars, or you can write to us on an email. We can send you those links and all what we teach in our seminars. And that light, as you observe, creates its own reality. This experiment is also called a double slit experiment, which is done in school and college in physics. And how this light has got its own intellect. And when you use this light at the particular time when you were feeling guilty, when you were 19, 20, 21, something was done to you, or you did something to somebody, can be easily removed, provided you are in delta state or in samadhi state. That means your brain frequency has to be lowered, like yogis are able to do that. We can teach you on our seminars. It's very easy. We teach that in 6 days, how to lower your brain frequencies, and that you're able to come into samadhi and transcendent state. Thank you.
So the next question is from Remya Subramanian. Sir, how to deal with anxiety and stress that comes with being at home all the time and living in close proximity with other members at home and less personal space?
Ramya, this is the divine time the universe has created for you. So instead of going for Netflix, what you should do, you should ask for complimentary meditations from your host, and we'll provide you complimentary meditations, and go into those meditations. It's a divine time to raise your consciousness. So when we are at peace with this virus and you're able to move around, take this opportunity to create happiness in your life. Happiness of all sort. It could be divine happiness, metaphysical happiness, family happiness, and materialistic happiness also. When you have come on this earth, everything in this earth is to be enjoyed in high vibrational frequency. You can also manifest material objects. Use this technique and meditations to have a wonderful, joyous life. Use this time as an opportunity. As an opportunity to heal this universe, to heal your life, to heal your parents' life, your siblings, your family's life, and also to create some wonderful material objects for your family. Okay? Thank you.
The next question is from Catherine, and Catherine is asking, why the divine choose to experiment suffering and difficult, limited lives like ours?
Could you repeat that question?
Why the divine choose to experiment suffering and difficult, limited life like ours? This is from Catherine.
So if I hear the question right, that why humans, have this limited and difficult life?
Why the divine choose to experiment suffering and difficult, limited life like ours?
Okay, why the divine chooses, she's asking, huh?
Yes.
Why the divine? Now, who is divine? You have to first identify who is divine. Everything is energy. Everything is light. Everything is consciousness. We humans choose to make it difficult, and we humans choose to make it blissful. So it is your choice. So let me make it very simple. You have a choice to create a difficult life. You have a choice to create an easy life. It's all your choice. I'm clear personally, if you ask me, I choose to enjoy whatever I choose to create. When I do the samadhi meditation regularly, I create a life of my own. I have this life which is coming through my ancestors, also through my body. My spirit's program. Some of them were very wonderful, some of them were not so good. So why did I choose to experiment? Difficulty. So I chose to experiment difficulty. But when I came to the self-realization that I have a choice, when my spirit molecules activated, when my soul got activated, when I came to know that the soul is the driver of this body, and all the wonderful or bad experiences are of this body. And when my soul got activated by this meditation that I do, I came to know my choices. And I chose to change my choices, the program that I had come with. And I found that it is possible for me. And some of the choices which I created might seem difficult to other people, but I enjoy those choices. So I become the master of my choice. You have to become the master of the choice, my friend. Right now, you are the slave of the choices. You are the slave of the programs. You are the slave of the divine. You are the divine. You have to understand the divine. When you do these meditations regularly, be with this. This is the very wonderful time and opportunity. Be with us during these times. We'll teach you to see every cell of your physical body as light, and that you have the choice. Once your all spirit molecules get activated by the exercises that we do, by the meditations that we do, you'll come to realize that you are the master of your life, not the slave. Thank you.
So the next question is from Gada. Gada is asking, what will happen globally at the collective consciousness level to reverse the karmic effect of COVID 2019?
See, Gada, I have to be honest with you. I teach in my classes that these wars are being created by you only. You, I don't mean to say Gada, you. You means we humans create this war. When we have these religious programs or religious festivals, we stop the war during that time, and the evening we stop doing the prayers, and the morning we start fighting again. We humans create. When you change your thoughts, when you feel that you are safe, Gada, I want you to feel safe. I want me to feel safe. If we all feel safe, that there is no fear, why would there be war? When there is peace within me, within you, why there would be war? So, Gada, the war is your and my observation. At the yogic phenomena, I would say that all these wars are my creation. All these wars, Gada, are your creation. If I am at peace within me, there is no war outside of me. If there is peace in you, Gada, there is no war outside you. Don't worry about the people who are at war. Worry about yourself, Gada. Bring peace in you, Gada. The moment you bring peace in you, you raise your vibration, all those at war are going to be at peace. Because we did not understand, we humans did not understand this pandemic. Now there is no war during this time. This pandemic has stopped the war. Think. There's no war. Don't make this pandemic test you more than necessary. Not test me more than necessary. We cannot afford to let it test us for more months. It should be over with peace. It should be. Bring the peace within, Gada. This meditation is going to help you to bring the peace. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
The next question. Yes, sir. The next question is from Manish. And Manish Prajapati ji is asking, can someone get moksha in a single birth, or it takes many births to get moksha?
Manish, my friend, you have the right to ask the question, but my answer would be that who's going to decide it's the first birth or your last birth or the 50th birth? Who's going to decide that? Let's not go much into that. Let's go into this, that if you are asking for yourself, come, understand this game. Understand that you are light physically, mentally, metaphysically. You have to understand your brain has to be satisfied that actually you are light, scientifically. And that you can create your own reality and merge with the light. Because everything is energy. You can neither be created, neither be destroyed. You are just transformed from one being to the other. And that is a scientific fact. So I'll choose to answer. We know about this life. Let's forget the past life and the next life. Let's understand this life. Let's get moksha in this life. And moksha means cessation from grief, sadness, poverty, difficulty, hatred, anger, rejection, regret, resentment, and to be at peace, bliss, joy, happiness, divine love. Thank you.
Next question is from Hima Binduji. So she has asked if people have not attended basic and advanced courses, can they also join? As she wants to introduce her friends also.
She's from which place?
She's from India, Hima Bindu.
Acha, you're right. She wants to attend our seminars, correct?
She has asked, can people who have not attended basic and advanced courses also join our daily webinar?
Yeah, why not? They are welcome. Yes, yes. We are teaching you some of the things that we teach in our basic and advanced course. This is the opportunity. And we can start with the online seminars also. I believe that we should start with the online seminar. We can give these seminars as gift to people. Online, you can fix the date. I would request my host to fix dates for online seminars as gift from our side, complimentary. We can start it. The humanity needs this. Let's do that. If some people can help us, support us in fixing this online seminars, we can do that also. Yes, next question, please.
Yes, so your friends can also join who have not attended our basic and advanced seminars.
Yes, they can.
And the next question is from Dr. Revati. Dear sir, as being in the healthcare sector during this time, I can always feel many heavy energies. I'm meditating every day, but I continue to feel it around my heart and left shoulder. So she's requesting for your guidance, sir.
So Revati, you might be there, like I said, everything is energy. You might be taking on the energy of some people whom you are healing and you are meeting. Okay, so what you do when you are going to meet them, you are in a very noble profession, and I salute you for that. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So you need to do regular meditations, and when you are going to meet them, see yourself in light. Do not make crystallize the light. Understand? Just see that you are a light being. That every cell of a physical body, auric body, 8th chakra is light. That you are light. And then don't see yourself as Revati. Just see yourself as light when you are meeting your patients, clients, anybody. And remove, when you are feeling the shoulders, just do this meditation. You have this meditation. Just see that light, send light to your shoulders and head and everything, and see that all the energy which is hard, dark is being removed, and it becomes light, white light energy. Thank you. Yes.
So the next question is from Mr. Shekhar. Shekhar ji is asking, I'm facing difficulties visualizing and imagination, also in meditation. He's requesting for your guidance.
Now, Shekhar ji, what normally everybody visualizes. Those people, since I'm teaching for such a long time, those people who say that they do not visualize, actually visualize, but there is something which is stopping them to see the truth. Now, they say we are auditory, kinesthetic, that is we feel, and we are visual also. Some people say that we are kinesthetic, that is we feel. We feel brown light, dark light, white light. We don't see them. No, I don't agree. Your brain is like a camera. It can see everything. It is some trauma or some belief memory which stops you from visualizing. But it's okay. You might not feel that you visualize, but you might be hearing, or you might be kinesthetic, you might be feeling. Till that time, for example, you do not see white light. So I'll tell you to imagine the sun, or a tube light. Okay. So the tube light which you have is white. Okay, just imagine that light. You can imagine. That imagination is the womb of creation. Understand this. So you can have an online session with one of our practitioner teachers, and they will help you remove this memory where you cannot visualize. Something traumatic happened in your life will stop you from identifying with the truth.
it can go. We teach, it is very simple. In one day, I remove this memory belief that you cannot visualize. Every student of mine who came to my class and said they did not visualize were able to visualize. 100%. Everybody is able to visualize. Will help you. Thank you.
The next question is from Malini ji, Malini Kapoor, and she's asking, I understand we all have karmas present in past life. Can we eradicate in this life, especially the relationship karma?
Now, Malini ji, you have to understand, if you believe in the phenomena that Sanchita karma, that you bring a lot of karmas from different lifetimes, and that some of the karmas, which are part of the karma, you are going to deal in this lifetime, and the balance you are going to take, give it to your progeny, that your children, and in your next lives, if you are of this belief, then you have to understand that if you choose to bring and mitigate all your next life karmas into this life, then you have to be ready to face a lot of difficulties and issues in your life. But remember, if you are a brave spirit with a brave body, you will be able to do it. Okay? This thought is very powerful. I commend and congratulate you on this thought. You are a teacher material. If you have this thought, you are a yogic material. If your spirit has this thought that you want to bring all your karmas into this lifetime, and now remember, there will be a lot of joyous karmas, a lot of happy karmas which are going to come. And there are going to be a lot of difficult karmas. Some of our students choose to do that. And they have difficulties. And then they panic. Oh, sir, what is happening in my life? Oh, sir, I came to you. I came to you with my family surrendered. And I wanted moksha in this lifetime. Look, sir, what has happened to me? They forget that the techniques that they learned, their life became so beautiful, so joyous, so happy that there were no difficulties in their life, not even a speck of difficulty for years together. And they intensified their practice, and their balanced Sachita karma came into this lifetime, which was good also, which was difficulty, and they started panicking. They forgot that they came to me with the same question like Malini that you are having. They want to have the moksha in this lifetime. Then you have to be ready. I am addressing those students through this webinar right now. Everything is energy. You have the power to choose. If the money in your bank and the bank goes bust, you would like the government to retrieve the money for you, isn't it? Along with the interest, isn't it? Because it is your creation. It is your karma. It is your money. You have planted the seed. You have to have the effect of the growth also, of the plant also. Okay, you can do that. Do not worry. We can help you in that. Thank you.
So the next question is, when will this corona virus period end?
The moment you have peace in you, when you raise your vibration, for me, there is no coronavirus. I'll be honest with you. I'm at peace with myself. Of course, there is for this world. So, as a able citizen, I'm abiding by whatever my government tells me, whatever the administration tells me. I honor that. But I keep on with my meditations. I keep on with my beliefs. I keep on working on myself. I do not allow this gossip overwork me, this fear. I do not allow it to enter my electromagnetic field. The more I meditated, the more my aura is going to increase. It is said that Buddha, Gautam Buddha, Siddhartha Buddha, had his electromagnetic field 8 kilometers. Huge. Whether you could see it or not is different. So expand the electromagnetic field by your peace, by happiness, by doing wonderful deeds, by honoring animals, by honoring vegetables, by eating fruits and food of high vibrations, and praying before you eat. Bless the food. How do you bless? Say, Divine, make this food that I'm having light. That I honor this food that I'm having today. That this food, when I have, is going to nourish me. The food becomes me and I become this food. I allow this food to go inside my physical body to nourish me. And while I nourish the food, I become the food. The food eats me and I eat the food as light, not as food. Do not enjoy the food in the way that you're breaking the bone of the chicken, or you're biting the apple in a way that you are taking all the juices inside. It is like that you are taking advantage. Understand? At a very suksham level, microscopic level, understand this. You ask me this question, when this virus is going to go. Understand this. This virus is eating those people who are not in peace within. Understand this. You have to bless the food that you're having. The food goes inside you and becomes you. So honor that food. Say, divine, make this food the light, so that I eat light only. So while you are having an apple, think that you are taking this light. And these meditations are going to bring the peace and increase your electromagnetic field. Observe what your administration is telling you, medically also, and observe the peace through what we do. Be at peace with everybody, within the virus within you and the virus outside you, with the humans outside you, with the animals outside you, with the environment outside you. This peace is going to eradicate the virus. Thank you.
So the next question is, to visualize, you will have to see light. How do we heal?
I could not hear the question. Can you repeat? To visualize?
To visualize, you will have to see light. What about blind people? How do they heal?
The blind people have the special power. Understand this. The blind people have the special power. The pineal gland, they are able to hear, right? If they are able to hear. Now the next question is, if somebody is not able to hear, they would have, I'll address both the questions. Now, if the person who is blind is able to hear and is able to activate their chakras, understand this. The moment they activate their pineal gland, that is the divine. They are able to, this pineal gland has its own power, understand. This is the divine union in the yogic concept. Do not underestimate the power of pineal gland. It has its own resources. So the blind is hearing that the blind is light. Now, what this light to you? Do not focus on that. The blind will be able to understand easily and activate their pineal gland, which is at the center of the brain. And once that is activated, it has got its own power, its own self-activating process, and it brings the healing. And regarding somebody who cannot hear and who cannot see, then he or she would have somebody in the family do the healing. The moment those people who are the family member who can see and hear go into the transcendent state by this meditation, right? And they're able to speak and give, or they take their hand. The person who cannot hear and see will also go in transcendent and heal. It has been scientifically proven, and we have done many tests also, that if a yogi is in delta theta state, that is the brain frequencies from 0.5 cycles per second to 4 cycles, and from 4 cycles to 7 cycles, wherever he sends healing or he touches somebody, they also go into that same brain frequency, and it has been measured by EEG machine. Okay, we have already done that. this experiment a lot of years back. Thank you.
So the next question is from Erna, and Erna is asking, how do I know that I've reached samadhi state and spinal breathing? How does it feel?
Anna, one of the easiest ways is that when you are in samadhi state, you do not know that you are in samadhi state, number one. Okay, when you regularly practice for months and years together. Now, one of the things that would happen is that you would not be breathing from your nose. So when I came to know I am in samadhi, earlier I did not know, long back when I was doing a lot of this meditation, I would wake up in the night and I would gasp for air. So it happened almost regularly. And then since I am a teacher of the samadhi meditation and I teach, so while I'm in the class, when I'm teaching, students see that I'm not breathing physically while I'm teaching also. Now that comes after a lot of practice. I came to this realization that while I'm sleeping, I'm in samadhi meditation, I'm not breathing. But when I come out of this samadhi, then my physical body requires air. And that is why I'm gasping for this air. Now, you have to practice continuously. Practice. And after practice, you will have this realization that you are in samadhi. It will just come. Yogis practice for 40 years to come to the state on mountains. Come to our seminars. We will teach you that in 6 days. Thank you.
So the next question is, why am I unable to convince my better half to join in with me so that we can be on the same page, same vibration? Why do they resist?
Now, my friend, you have chosen a partner. It is like hurdles, 110 meters hurdles or 80 meters hurdles race. Now, the athlete knows that the hurdle that has been kept is consciously kept and he has to or she has to go through that hurdle. Now, these hurdles as a partner is your karmic process. They have come here to settle the karma with you so that you can attain enlightenment, but you have forgotten. So you have to understand your better half is a wonderful man or a woman in your life who have come to help you raise your vibration. Now, the issue is that neither you know, neither they know. Okay? Now, since you're talking to me, keep on working on yourself. You can come to our seminars. If you've already come to our seminar, continue meditations. Continue working on yourselves. And there's a very powerful technique which we teach to send the consciousness to your better half spouse, which works. Many of our students have used that we teach in our seminars only. Join our seminars. We will do the online seminars also, the senior seminars also. And as I've told some of my friends right now that we should start with the online seminars also as a gift to the people. But you have to be serious while you're taking those seminars. Thank you.
So the next question is, I want to forgive someone. What is the process of forgiving and heal myself?
Okay, I have explained that earlier. So the same would be applicable for this, gentleman and gentle lady. Yeah.
Dhanashri has written, Guruji, I struggle with practicing any spiritual practice for my self-growth. Keep procrastinating. Even though I know it's good for growth, please guide me.
Now, my friend, sometimes the Guruji, they confuse for this so-called spiritual Guruji. Guru means a teacher, a lama, a teacher of anything, a teacher of football. A football teacher is also Guruji. A physics teacher is also Guruji. We tell in India, Guruji to our physics teacher, to our judo coach also, to our cricket coach also. Nowadays, this energy of spirituality has weakened, my friend. But the game of spirit is still intact. What you need to do is do these meditations regularly and see your aura expanding and your spirit moving, the spirit molecules. We will teach in the days to come how to enhance your spirit. One day, I will request after a week's time, when you people are more groomed, to activate your spirit molecules so that
your spirit rises. I'm not going to talk about spirituality. The energy of spirituality has weakened. So I do not use the word spirituality. I use the word mindfulness. Buddha was mindful. Jesus was mindful. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was mindful. Krishna was mindful. Sri Ram was mindful. All these great masters were mindful. Spirituality nowadays has become a business. I believe in mindfulness and the game of the spirit. Do these meditations and awaken your spirit. Thank you.
Another question is, what is the karmic cause of COVID-19?
COVID-19 is a small baby virus, an infant virus, who is not knowing what to do. Like initially it was AIDS. So it is an infant virus. Infant means like a child going berserk. So how does it bother you? There are so many viruses inside the physical body. Do you know humans have cancer cells in our physical body? They get activated when there is a lot of guilt, shame, sadness, grief. So the source of this virus is this humanity, which have disbalanced its own selves. Come at peace with yourself and follow whatever your government administration is telling you. Honor that and honor your physical body by these meditations, and you will be at peace with yourself, and there will be no virus. It'll just go. Be at peace with yourself. You are the cause of this virus. I am the cause of this virus. When I'm at peace with myself, I'm at peace with everything. Thank you.
The next question is from Malini ji. If a person keeps humiliating you in a relationship, should you keep forgiving and move on, or finish the relationship?
Could you give the question again?
So if a person keeps humiliating you in a relationship, should you
If a
keep
person,
forgiving and move on?
no, I cannot hear the question. Again, if the person,
If a person keeps humiliating you in a relationship, should you forgive or finish the relationship?
Now you can finish the relationship. Now some of the psychologists will tell you to finish the relationship. And all over the world, in Europe, in America, people fall in love, get married, fight, divorce, go into a next relationship, get married, fight and divorce, get married, fight and divorce, get married. It is a continuous process. Remember, karma never leaves an address. It is better you finish your difficult karma with one partner rather moving on and getting humiliated by different men and different women. I repeat, it is better you finish your karmic obligations with one partner rather than divorcing the partners and continuing humiliation by new partner. This is what is happening. See the statistics. The next husband or a wife after divorce is worse relationship. Similarly for boyfriend, girlfriend, worse relationship. Your first should be in the highest and best. Now here comes the responsibility of your mother and father. Your brain is not developed before 22 years of age. Remember, so do not let your children experiment before 22 years of age. Any physical intimacy. I repeat, do not let your children. Of course, there are hormones coming. So let them do sadhana. Let them do practice. This is the age to make a career. That is why there is so much anarchy in this world. Teach your children the samadhi meditation. See, the humanity is going to rise. The virus will have its own place. It will not come in your paradigm.
There will be no viruses for you. So heal your physical body, heal your auric body, heal your karmic body. The humiliation will go. The partner who is humiliating you will fall in love with you. And together you are going to rise, not fall, in bliss, joy, happiness. Thank you.
So the next question is from Preetha, and she's asking, does meditation and food have any relation? Because I always hear people say that it is better to be a vegetarian than a non-vegetarian.
You see, when you say that you should be a vegetarian, you have to understand what is the food of vegetable. The food of primary vegetable is light, sunlight. And when you are eating an animal, the animal knows before being slaughtered that it is going to be slaughtered. And it has those feelings and thought in that physical body of that animal. And it is the breeding ground of all the viruses, that animal. That fear, already before it is slaughtered, that is in that animal. And remember, fear is the birthplace of virus. The virus is in humans also, lying stagnant to be activated. The virus is in the animals also. So the virus gets activated in the animals. So while you eat the animals, remember, you are eating their fears also. Now, I do not propagate vegetarianism. Let me tell you very clearly. I can guide you if you ask me the question. It has to be your free will. But yes, when you practice this meditations, you eat foods which are of high vibration. Meat is not of high vibration. You have to understand that. But when you're eating apple also, even apple is an apple meat. Understand this. But it is of a higher vibration. So bless the apple. But if you are eating meat and you're not able to leave meat because you have still not practiced this sadhana meditation, I request you, I advise you, I suggest you that you heal that animal. Because I am no judge. I cannot decide what you have to eat. You have to decide on your own. It is your own choice on your free will. Bless that animal. Bless the spirit of that animal. See that, see that meat as light. Do not see that as meat. And see that it is nourishing you. But yes, if you have asked me the question, then vegetables are of higher vibration. And also in vegetables, which vegetables you should eat? Anything which is under the ground, which you pluck, there are a lot of microorganisms which you uplift, you remove and they die. So all those vegetable and fruits which are above the ground are having more higher vibrations than which are under the ground. Thank you.
So the next question is, can it be said that this virus kills someone because the time has anyway come, or it's a special case, or they go before their time was originally set?
The fear. It is possible that you might go before your time has come. So what is the use? You go at your time or you go before time. If you have not worked on yourself, if you have not cleared your karma, you are just wandering in this time and space and dimension. So worry about yourself, my friends. Heal yourself. If you are able to heal yourself, you will be able to heal the spirits of your ancestors, your friends who have left before their time or after their time or on time. Thank you.
So next question is from Vandana Chopra, and she's asking, my husband and all in-laws and children are non-vegetarian and do not want to give up. How can I help them through my meditation?
So you have to intensify your meditation, Vannaji, very powerfully so that you are able to see yourself as light body and send that light of divine to your family. But you have to bring your family also to this meditation. Once they keep on doing these meditations, then their choice, they will have the choice. It should not be your choice. Of course, you can manifest for your family to have a healthy life. As a wife, as a mother, it is your birthright, your spirit right, your body right, whatever it is. But you have to allow them to make their own choices. So first thing is that you teach them this samadhi meditation. As a mother, as a wife, you can ask them, request them. And once they start doing it, they are going to change. We'll take 2 more questions. Thank you. And rest we can reply online also. Thank you.
So the next question is,
Yes.
for people who are not aware about raising their vibration, how can they deal with coronavirus?
Why is this friend so worried about those people? Good. If you're so worried, my friend, what can you do? You should do something about it. Think about bringing those people, as many as you can, to understand, hear these meditations. They will heal. So once they heal, people around them will heal. For example, if you bring 10 people to this meditation and you tell those 10 people to bring 10 people and those 10 people to bring 10 people, to bring those 10 people, you'll find that almost whole of the planet is going to heal. So start with today. Bring those 10 people tomorrow to this meditation and tell those 10 people to bring 10 people. Okay. Thank you.
So the last
question.
is from Dolly G, and she is saying that she has the same problem which you have said earlier, forgiving, that she's not able to forgive herself for hurting her father. So she wants to know how she should deal with it.
Now, Dolly ji, understand, you have asked a very wonderful question that if you do not forgive your father or you do not ask forgiveness from your father, what is going to happen? If your father is alive, he is suffering and you are suffering. If it's gone to the light, he is still suffering. That is called Pitru Dosh, ancestral defect. Till you do not forgive him and ask forgiveness from him, not only he is suffering, you are suffering, your children, your family, your husband, wife, everybody is suffering. You have to understand this. So, do not forgive him or ask forgiveness for him. Do it for yourself, for your wonderful children, for your siblings, for your spouse. Do it for that. One of these days, we'll do a special forgiveness meditation also. I'll ask my host to do that, and you can come to our seminars. If you're taking our seminars, come for the practice sessions. Bring your friends to this meditation, like I was telling. Bring 10 people for this meditation. Ask those 10 people to bring 10 people, and you will heal this planet. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Peace to all. We'll be joining at the same time tomorrow with another wonderful meditation. Be peaceful, spread joy, happiness, bliss. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. I surrender my will to lie. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thank you to the wonderful world, the governments of this world, to the medical fraternity who are helping us, to all the nurses, the medical doctors, paramedics, all the people who are helping us through medicine also. I salute and give my respects to all of them. Thank you. God bless all. Thank you.